This is Boomer Life on CL 650.
Something tells me I'm into something good.
Welcome back to Boomer Life here on CIL 650. I'm Sterling Fox, Little Herman's Hermit. Something good music there, something good going on at Shannon Oaks in Vancouver and Victoria. Here to tell us about it is Jillian Fullerton from Baptist Housing, and Jillian's two friends from Shannon Oaks, Vancouver, Jack Purdy and Bill Jackson, are with us on this episode of Boomer Life as well. And it's really interesting, Jillian, that you brought along a couple of guys to talk to us here on Boomer Life today. Because as you mentioned earlier on in the show, the ratio of women to men is about 80-20 in a typical seniors community.
In a typical one. In ours, it's probably more 75-25. We have a few more men. But I think that the point of bringing these gentlemen along is just to show the general population that the benefits, the male population, the benefits of what they have gained by coming and living in an independent living community. Some of the how their lives have changed for the better, what's offered as to what they previously came from, and why other men, should come to an independent living community. What does it offer them? What is it gained? Is there a like-minded thing with men talking with men? I think it's something as a female I may not be party of, so I would love to hear it.
So what's the deal, Bill?
What I would suggest we do is talk to our family, first of all, and because some of them, and if you notice in the home, people are coming into the home younger, and therefore they can associate quicker.
Yes.
And I'm going to promote this amongst my family. I've got I got 5 children, about 7 grandchildren, 3 great-grandchildren.
Oh, you lucky guy.
And so I'll be promoting it, and I have
Were you nervous, though, as a male going into an environment, Bill, that you knew was likely to be more women than men as residents? Did that make you nervous at all, or were you kind of looking forward to the mix?
I tell you, it didn't bother me at all, because I've been in the Masonic Order since 1953.
Okay.
And I'm still in it.
All right.
And I've participated up to being district deputy, that type of thing. I'm a 33rd degree Mason. And therefore, I'm used to associating with different types of people, different walks of life. And I still act the same way here as I did when I went to a Masonic meeting.
Bill's a genuine article.
Now, Jack, Jillian was saying moments ago that there are more couples in Shannon Oaks than one would typically find in a seniors community. As part of a couple, that's got to be kind of heartwarming and reassuring to be in that group, isn't it?
It's great even to identify with other couples.
Exactly, yeah.
And my wife is a huggy type, so lots of the ladies and a few of the men also are getting hugs from her.
Okay.
But, it's great to be, it's like a big family. And you know that person's going to be over there, and they're going to have a grin for you as you walk by, or say something smart to you. And over here be another guy. And we can go downstairs, we find the men, they're bowling. Or playing pool. There's lots of things. I go to garage sales and thrift stores.
Okay.
And I buy jigsaw puzzles. I can't see them well enough to put them together, but I can see the price on them.
Okay. And they're always a great deal at a thrift sale, aren't
sure. I know where I can get them for 50 cents each. So I bring them home for other people, and there's always a puzzle on the go.
Okay.
There is.
Sure.
Yeah.
So, but in terms of, I suppose the what I'm looking at here is that for men in a seniors retirement community like Shannon Oaks, you don't feel like literally the odd man out.
Oh, no way.
But
no way.
But some guys think you do, Bill.
Well, I think the thing is that they should learn to associate and talk
Yeah.
with their peers,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and you soon learn fast.
And there's lots of opportunity to do that at
Oh.
Shannon Oaks, isn't there, Bill? There's lots of we have so
Every
many.
mealtime.
We have conversation at meal times. That's right. You sit with a group of people. You get to know them, and then at lunch you sit at a different one.
Yeah.
Dinner
Yeah.
a different
Yeah.
one. So
Yeah.
you get to know a lot of people, and it opens up your whole social sort of envelope that you've
Well, it's a
talking with.
new life too,
Yes.
in one sense, because you moved into a place. A lot of your friends now are different,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and therefore you got to get to know them better. And it's surprising when you talk to them how many times you're very much alike in
Yes,
certain
that's
things.
right.
Like
But both of you fellas, both Bill and Jack, are fairly outgoing, extroverted sort of people.
Oh.
So now, what happens if you move into an environment like a Shannon Oaks? I'm thinking of my mom here, who's 92, like you are,
Yeah,
Bill.
yeah.
And she's not a particularly outgoing sort of person. She's a lovely person to get to know, but she takes her time and she's kind of shy. How would a person like that integrate into that community?
Get somebody a hold of somebody like Jillian, and in my case, I put me in a overnight place to sleep. For about 3 or 4 different nights.
Oh, you did the trial stay.
Exactly.
Ah.
Sure.
And that
That's a good idea.
and that helps you out an awful lot.
It
Put
gave you
your
a
toe
real
in the
feel
water.
for what
Oh
it was
yeah.
like?
Well, it gives you a feeling at home right away.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah. So come for a trial stay.
Jack, when you and Shirley moved to Shannon Oaks, did you go through that trial stay phase, or were you just convinced that this is the place to go? Where's our room?
I knew it was the place to go. And I was so glad that now Shirley didn't have to make the meals.
Right.
And she didn't have to do all the cleaning. She didn't have to even change the bed linen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was,
Yeah.
I was thinking of her.
Yeah.
You could throw me in with 500 people. I'm going to have a great time.
Yeah.
Shirley is sort of a familial type. And she takes a little while to warm up to
Okay,
people.
same as my mom then. Okay,
Yeah.
right.
But she feels so much at home. It's so great to be a part of this family.
Okay. So even if you aren't the world's most extroverted person, there's a spot in a seniors community and like-minded individuals to find in that community.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt.
Yeah.
Because the whole point is, if you're an extroverted type, you're going to be moving around anyways.
Well, sure. Right.
And therefore, you get to know people.
Yeah.
And I just think it's a great place to be.
And people embrace you when you come. They welcome you and embrace you, to welcome you, make you feel like you have come home. And that's, I think, a difference with a lot of places. There is no sort of pecking order as such,
Uh-huh.
which is, for the most part, human beings are human beings, but it's just a wonderful, welcoming environment in which to come. And
So-
you meet different people at the different meals. So you put your toe in the water that way by sort of getting to know. And they're going to recommend you go to maybe, there's a great concert coming up. Why don't we just go to see that tonight or something like that? There's card games tonight. Do you play tile rummy? Sort of thing.
Yeah.
Introduce you to a new environment of people that you haven't. I'm sure that both of you, as you age, found that your community of people you knew were either moving away or passing away.
Well,
So
they
that
pass.
your friends, your circle of friends was becoming smaller.
Mhm.
When you
Yeah.
go into Shannon Oaks, your circle of friends enlarges hugely.
It's a whole new, different field.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you're big on the trial stay, Bill. You that sort of sealed the deal for you. You stayed there for a few days and got a real taste of what it
Yes.
might be like, and
Yes.
thought, this
Yes.
is okay for me.
Yeah.
So, Jillian, if someone like Bill wants to dip a toe in the water, to use your phrase, and wants to come and have a look around and stay for a few days, get an idea of what it's like to live at Shannon Oaks, how does that happen? What's the
Give
protocol?
me a phone call. Give me a phone call.
Okay.
Phone the number 604-324-6257 and ask to speak to myself, Jillian, or to Kirsten. She's also there, and we will both help them out and set up a time when the guest suites are available. And they
Okay.
can have a trial stay complimentary.
Yeah.
Complimentary.
Complimentary.
Wow,
Yeah,
Bill liked that part too.
complimentary,
I can
yeah.
tell by the
So
smile on his
just,
face.
I mean, if a person
That
is
includes the food too.
Oh, yeah,
yes,
of course.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
You get it's look at it as a staycation. You know, just sort of a little break from home.
Yeah,
And
324-6257 was Jillian's number, by the way, and of course she gave it to you at rapid speed. So once again, I send you to the website. That's where it all happens. Jillian's phone number is there, along with her email address, and wonderful, wonderful pictures of Shannon Oaks, Vancouver, and of course Shannon Oaks, Victoria. So ShannonOaks.com
Yes.
is where you go.
You can get
Click
both of
on
them.
Vancouver. You want to talk downsizing seminar with Jillian. You want to talk about a trial stay with Jillian. Just go to the website, ShannonOaks.com. All the contact information is right there. We need to take a quick break, and we're back with our many guests here on Boomer Life right after this.
Canada's only weekly radio show dedicated to the baby boomer lifestyle. This is Boomer Life on CIL 650.